$1 million. That's the number financial media has drilled into your head for the last 20 years. But here's the thing, it's probably wrong for you. You see people on TV talking about 7 figures like it's the minimum entry fee for a happy life. But for most of us, that's just a scary, unreachable mountain. Let's talk about the truth behind that magic number and why the standard advice might be holding you back from freedom. Imagine sitting at your kitchen table, staring at a calculator with a sense of dread. You're working hard, but the gap between your savings and that $1 million mark feels like an impossible canyon. The media makes you feel like if you don't hit that specific milestone, you'll be working until the day you die. It's a constant weight on your shoulders, a pressure that keeps you up at night, wondering if you'll ever be enough. But what if I told you that the goalpost is actually much closer than you think? Why is 1 million the default? Because it's a nice, round number that sounds impressive on a magazine cover. But it doesn't account for your specific life, your location, or your actual needs. $1 million in New York City is vastly different from $1 million in a quiet coastal town, or even living abroad. By chasing a generic number, you're playing a game where the rules weren't written for you. You're stressing over a target that might be double what you actually need to be happy. The danger of this myth is that it leads to one more year syndrome. You keep working, sacrificing your best years for a number that doesn't actually serve your lifestyle. You skip the vacations, the family time, and the hobbies because you're terrified of falling short of that 7-figure mark. But wealth isn't just about the balance in your bank account. It's about the time you have left on this earth. If you're over-saving for a lifestyle you don't even want, you're losing the most valuable currency of all, your time. Here is the secret they don't tell you, the rule of 25. Instead of aiming for $1 million, look at your annual expenses and multiply that by 25. If you spend $40,000 a year, your number is indeed 1 million. But what if you only spend $30,000? Suddenly, your target drops to $750,000. This simple math shifts the power back into your hands because you control your spending, which in turn controls your freedom date. When you calculate your actual freedom number, the mountain starts to look like a manageable hill. It's no longer about a giant, intimidating figure, but about sustainable cash flow that supports your unique life. You start to see that retirement isn't an age or a massive pile of gold, but a point where your passive income covers your costs. This realization changes everything about how you view your career and your daily choices. It's about building a life you don't need to escape from, rather than a vault you can't reach. Let's look at reality. Someone living in a high-cost city might indeed need that million, but a couple living in a modest home with a paid-off mortgage might need far less. If your house is paid for and your kids are grown, your monthly overhead drops significantly. You might find that $500,000, invested wisely, provides more than enough for a comfortable, fulfilling life. It's all about the context of your personal journey and what you define as enough. Shift your focus from total net worth to consistent monthly cash flow. Think of your investments like a garden that produces fruit every month, rather than a giant tree you have to chop down to survive. Dividends, rental income, or even a small side passion project can drastically reduce the lump sum you need to quit the rat race. When you stop obsessing over the $1 million finish line, you can start enjoying the walk. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life without worrying about the bill. The moral of the story is that financial freedom is deeply personal and shouldn't be dictated by a headline or a media pundit. Don't let a generic number rob you of your peace of mind or your current happiness. Retirement isn't a scorecard where the person with the most money wins. It's a state of being where you own your time. Your number is a tool for freedom, not a measure of your worth as a human being. Define your own success and build your life around what truly matters to you. So, grab a pen and paper tonight and find out what your real number actually is. You might be surprised at how much closer you are to freedom.